Hey guys, this is a two-in-one soccer video here. First we have the review of the Adidas Copa Mundials, and then I'll show you how to treat leather shoes. Since this is a kangaroo leather shoe and I haven't really treated it in a while. Take this right shoe here. So here is the Adidas Copa Mundial. It's the only soccer shoe in the market that's basically stayed the same. You know, if you look at all the other lines of shoes, Tiempos, Adi Pures, Predators, Lasers, name it, you name it. They've all changed drastically in the materials and everything. This year's the only one that hasn't. Like, even if you look at a Legend to be a classical shoe, it's not when you put this shoe here on. This is, I think, by far one of the best shoes out there too, and I only review good shoes, and I said that about the other two Adidas shoes I've had, but this year is still one of my favorites, and I've had this for a while now. There's very little things I could say, but it's a great shoe. I mean, from here, it's a all full kangaroo leather shoe, but kangaroo leather tongue, folds over. A lot of people modify and cut off the tongue, but I thought about it, like, might as well just leave the tongue on there and just tie it back every time. This classical sole plate here, 3 rivets, and very thick, I think, plastic, and very stiff almost in a way. You can see just then very little in the midfoot. You're not going to get that much bend, but when you're pushing off or whatever, it's pretty decent here in flexibility that way, but it's not going to go the other way very good. As you can see, we have another little thing here about the sole plate I could say is you have almost like a double layer of plastic around each stud. So you can see here, double layer. There's this extra layer here, and up here there's this extra layer, and you see in the back too. And that helps reduce strut pressure, and there's no strut pressure in the shoe at all. I mean, I can walk on these in concrete, and I won't even know there are studs there. Now, obviously, these cleats can feel kind of weird, but there's no strut pressure at all. Some little things I could say about this shoe. Shooting, there's no aid. It's all on how you're going to shoot. I mean, it's good for, I guess, curving the ball, drilling the ball, whatever the hell you want to do. This is more of a, this is your shoe. It's a nice quality of kangaroo leather. I've had this for a while, played them in the rain, played with them a lot, and they're still really good quality, and I'm about to treat them today later in the video. Laces, good. The fit, this tends to fit a little big. So, I mean, I'm normally a size 10.5, size 11, and this here is a size 9.5, and I fit them in these perfectly. You know, as good as I do in, let's say, my Addy Zeros, which I think is amazing in a way. I mean, obviously it's starting to get a little tight here in the toe, but the rest fits amazing. I still wear these almost every single time I go out to play it on turf. Since the studs are on the slight shorter side, I think mostly because I've worn them down so much. You can see they're pretty worn down, and they're probably brand new, but they're way longer. But yeah, I play with these on turf predominantly, and it's a great shoe. Insole, I can't really take it out, stuck in there, but this one here kind of came off already. Very, very basic insole. It's very thin, lightweight, but very padded in the bottom. It's kind of a hard thing, more of a classical soccer shoe feel to it. Inside, you have this kind of leather liner on the lip, and on the inside it's almost a nylon, I could say, liner. It actually adds a little bit of thinness here. You can see it's actually very thin right here on the side. You can see my finger kind of going through. But when you get up here, you get that soft leather touch. I think that's all I can say about the Copa. It's very good. $100, basically around the board, everywhere you look. They'll have Copa probably in stock, but I bet you can find them for cheaper. Now we'll come into the second half of this video. It's about how to treat shoes. This here is actually how to treat shoes that say if you don't have the proper equipment to treat shoes. Because a lot of people say use leather cream, the Adidas stuff, everything. All that, too much money for just too little of an amount. It's not worth it, I don't think, because my technique is known pretty well. A lot of my friends do it, a lot of other people I know do it, and I think it works fine, just fine. I use it on all my leather shoes, and I love it, this technique. So what you need leather shoe. It has to be leather. If it's synthetic leather or anything, it's going to ruin your shoe because it's not going to absorb good or anything. And then second, what you need, Vaseline. Sure, this might be weird, but actually, if you look at Vaseline as a petroleum jelly, which means it's kind of made of oil, and the oil is more of a natural oil and will first of all make the shoe softer since it kind of moisturizes the leather, and second, will make it a slight layer of water resistance. If you guys know what I mean, if you ever put, let's say, Vaseline on your hand, and then you put it in the sink, there's going to be little water droplets in your hands, and your hand's really not going to be wet, your actual skin, because it's made of oil and it repels water, which is very good if you can. Especially I live in Chicago, there's snow, water, everything, and it helps you protect against the leather. Sure, it might be better if you use the Adidas cream, because it's made for that, but this year works just as fine, I think, in my opinion. I'm trying to find a way to put the camera down so I could show you guys how to do this with 2 hands. So first, what you guys need to do, let's pull the camera back a little bit more, is just take a decent amount of Vaseline. I'd say not a lot though, I mean here you can barely even see it. And pull a little bit more, I'd say. Just enough to cover that the tip of your finger. If you need more, you put more. You take the shoe, you put it like this, and just start by running it down the middle. Kind of slap almost all the Vaseline down the middle. Then take it and just kind of rub it into the sides across all of the used leather portions. I mean, since this is a whole leather shoe, I'm not going to really Vaseline the whole thing. Just put the Vaseline on the parts that you actually use. Just spread it nice. Make sure it's nice and in there. And I'm probably going to have to put a little bit more since I didn't use that much. But don't put too much, otherwise it's going to be really just a really strange feel to the shoe, and it's not going to be that great. Yeah, I need a little tad bit more, just because I haven't treated this in a while, so well, it's a little bit more dry than it usually is, but just rub it in nice, and really put emphasis on rubbing it in. I mean, I just use my bare fingers, but it might even be better if you use like a little washcloth or something. If you get this brand new shoe, just to even preserve the quality a little more. That's what I do with my Adi Zeros and even my Predators, but this year I've had this for so long, and I mean, it really doesn't really matter how I do it. And it makes the leather feel like a new Copa. I'll do it really quick on the left shoe. I'll show you again, just very simple. Just get a nice little bit of Vaseline, rub it down. Start by rubbing all the Vaseline, just kind of take it off your finger onto the middle of the boot, and then just take it and rub it along the sides here. Very nice. And around all the areas that might have cracking or any issues, and that way just kind of knife it in. And really, I think also is good about Vaseline is the other things you need, like leather creams, they all need to dry before you play in them. Vaseline, you put them on, I think the recommended amount, I think, is you put some on before every time you play, because then it really softens up your leather really nice. It almost restores this to brand new. You can see it's very soft now. See the parts where I touch the more of the ball is very supple. Creates almost a little bit of stick to the leather too, so it almost improves the touch. It's almost like making your own ghetto ATC in a way. But that's it, I think, for treating leather, and that's it for showing this amazing shoe, which is the Copa Mudial. Thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe and leave in the comments any questions, anything soccer related, and I will make a video requiring it, even if it's an how-to, maybe how to shoot, how to juggle, how to do a certain trick, and I'll do my best to have everything videotaped for you. Thank you very much. Remember to subscribe, and I'll hope to get back to you guys soon. Bye.